this process has now reached its limits, and it will be fundamentally constrained if we cannot find, and that is urgent also, if we cannot find a credible political horizon for this. So I wish also to tell you, and this is maybe one of my most important messages of today, that you should not misunderstand me. I do hope that the security cooperation, the close cooperation which exists now between Israel and Palestine will continue. And it will be tested maybe in September and October after what may happen in New York. But it is very important that we also understand that if we are not able to actually give this project a credible political horizon, a credible future in terms of indeed reaching statehood, then I'm afraid that this will prove to be not sustainable. This is actually one of my one of the major messages or assessments which I wanted to give to you today. Now, when it comes to New York, I hope also that we are not going to over-dramatize what may happen in New York. I feel that it is now too late to stop the Palestinian train, so to say, which is on its way to New York. I think I do believe, also based on my contacts with the Palestinians, that they will seek to enhance their status. By the way, they're not seeking a change in their status. If you think about what's happening, already in 1988, the PLO declared statehood. This was before Oslo. What they're actually trying to do is to enhance their status, their diplomatic status in the international fora. Let me also make clear to you that as a representative of the Secretary General, I do not like to actually too much enter into this debate. This is really a debate for states, recognition of another state, and also admission of a state into the United Nations is a member for the member states. But having said that, I hope very much that we will avoid that the United Nations would once again become the theater for division. If, in particular, also the international community, which is actually united on its goal to reach a two-state solution, would get divided at such an important moment, that would be bad. That we would not be actually helping the parties to reach an agreement. I can't go, as I'm myself also part of the ongoing consultations. I don't wish to go too much into detail on what could or could not happen in New York. But I've said it already. I hope that it will be able, and that we will be able to shape events in such a way that it will not become a shipwreck. And as I said, let's not over-dramatize the situation. That is also my message to Israel. I don't feel that things I'm sometimes hearing about punitive measures, about maybe even abrogating the Oslo Accords, would be the right answer. You should understand what that means also, in terms of, in my view, throwing the baby with the bathwater. If such a kind of an scenario would develop after New York, there will be time after New York, and as I said, and certainly also for the United Nations, we will continue to support the positive developments which have taken place, which are important, as important to the Palestinians as I feel they are to Israel.